mean, I love you so much. I do. Oh, yeah, you're so sweet. You're so good to me. Everybody loves you. Yeah, no, everybody loves you. No, don't worry. No, you've been so good to me. Oh, I love you so much. You're so sweet. Sorry. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Wanted to make you laugh on this Sunday morning. I don't even know what day it is. Doesn't even matter. It's a day to get into the markets over here. Let's take a look at what's happening right now in BTC. Have some fun. Break it down for each and every one of you. All right, let's see what's happening here on this beautiful Sunday morning. This is the best crypto technical analysis of 2023, and we firmly believe we'll take it in 2024. We're going to nail it. I'm going to show you why. Last night, we were talking about Bitcoin, and I said I'm going to put a green box where I believe Bitcoin will be when I show up today, right? And there's my green box. We just fell out of it, but for 3 hours, we were exactly inside the green box. I said when I show up tomorrow around 8 or 9 o'clock, if I just came 10 minutes earlier, right? And Bitcoin ended up in the green box as we suggested last night on the show. So another cool thing is I'm giving you guys gains. Despite Bitcoin's floppiness, I'm sending gains. This is up 115% now, 115% for send. We knew it was going to be hot. I drew it. There was no indicator needed. I just drew consolidation, and I took the measured move, and it's likely on the way up to that measured move. I also looked at what it was. It has a beautiful use case. You can build powerful on-chain agents by dragging and dropping. Are you kidding me? No code needed. This is insane. This is me. People like me and you are going to be able to do things that coders could do at our fingertips. We're going to be able to create on a mass level. It's going to be pretty interesting, pretty amazing. I'm excited. You should be excited. And this is why Sen is getting sent, baby. And if you don't understand what's happening with AI agents and you can't grasp it, I'm sorry, but we got to just keep you up to date. These things are happening at lightning speed, and money is flying through hands, and money is being made daily here in this AI agent space. We went over a bunch of AI agents yesterday. My team knows them. We went over them. It's up to you to do your research, find out what's happening. Look at BROT. BROT just continuing to rip to the upside. We went over BROT last night, which was a Minecraft. It's up 200%. We went over BROT last night. I'm telling you right now, it must have been somewhere right there last night when we went over it just 8-10 hours ago. And BROT is up another 100%. Both coins we went over banging to the upside. This is a AI agent playing Minecraft. Think about it. Kids are going to watch it. People might buy it. It might speculate just enough to get people going. So there's money being made in this sentient space. I keep showing it to you every single day. 11.92. Look, it's up 38% of the week now. Unbelievable what's happening. You got Farcoin, AXBT. Virtuals is the king of kings at 3.54 and Virtuals at 350 cents. And I told you, Virtuals about to boom. It's up 46% on the week. We went over that numerous times. I said, if any coin's going to pop, it's going to be Virtuals. Griffin, I believe, will take $1 trillion market cap at one point. Alchemist AI got in at 140. It got sliced, but it's been booming back up. Chance we get back and more. Vader AI has been on my radar. That thing is up. SPORE's been on my radar, up 666%. SPORE just crazy. So SPORE also was a winner here in the trading group. Another one that went up pretty nicely. So it's all virtual agents all the time. You can see I'm not even focusing on Bitcoin right now. It's about the virtual agents. The money is flowing. The money is flowing. Ooh, so SPORE eventually got the pullback after that massive pump to the upside. That's nice to see because I think SPORE is a great project, and to see it pull back a little bit, it's got to, right? You want to be able to get it at these good prices. I'd pull a fib there now, though, and a lot of these have been doing exactly what they're supposed to do on the TA, bouncing off their fib, hitting a support of resistance, and continuing to the upside. I wouldn't be surprised if SPORE's a good, DCA right now. Again, highly speculative. I don't own any anymore, so it's up to you. But SPORE, man, SPORE. Let's take a look at BTC, taking a massive dump to the downside as we speak. And honestly, I saw it right there. Look, an Adam and Eve double top. Saw it on the corner of my eye actually a second ago, and just didn't have a chance. And boom, Bitcoin to the downside. I wouldn't stress. I wouldn't be, trading Bitcoin right now. I wouldn't be trading anything really too heavily. As I say, these are the worst days of the year to trade. I've learned that now after years of being in the market. I stay away from the end of the year. I just stay away from it. I accumulate, but look, we're making some gains on these virtual agents. It's fun. Like, I'm just speculating on some virtual agents here and there, having some fun, and then just watching the rest of the market, which looks eerily like it's going to take that bit of a dump. So anyway, let's break it down. Let's talk about it yet again. Everybody kind of knows what I've been saying, right, for this whole time now. I don't think it's much of a surprise if you've been watching me. And I've been showing this bearish divergence here on the weekly for Bitcoin, right? The bearish div is likely to take us to the downside. I mean, especially on the weekly. If this bearish div doesn't take us on the weekly, it'll mean we are in the most bullish phase of Bitcoin's in the history of Bitcoin, you know? Could it make an uptrending flag? Could it make a sideways flag? Both of these are possible. Bitcoin gets the bounce in the next 2-3 days. Goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down, gets tight, and breaks out huge to the upside. And that kind of sets us up for the date for the next bigger move to take us to, you know, even to 168,000. You know, it says you get 166,000 by June. All right? So big moves still could be coming here for BTC. You never know, though. You never know. Right now, you have to assume that's not going to happen unless the 4-hour can get back above the 200 MA. The 4-hour gets above the 200 MA, you'll see me change my tune. But until then, no. Right? So take a look here at the 3-day chart. And the 3-day chart showing signs of bearish engulfing not all, it wasn't bearish, it almost was. But again, that 3-day candle closed red. We were talking about it. Now we have another 3-day candle, but this closed last night red. Not a good sign. There is some wicks, 1, 2, 3, which shows there could be some love, but the 3-day chart just doesn't look amazing. If you have to place it, it's starting to make a bit of a falling wedge, though. Falling wedge do break up to the upside, and the one saving grace here is when I slap on the 21, my 5-day simple moving average, you can see that we're coming right down to the 21 MA. And that's a very, very, very known sign for some type of bounce. And if we do lose it, you can see this gap down here and usually maybe come up to the 50-day moving average, right, on the 3-day. So 3 days still struggling, still coming down, not looking amazing. And then you can see that clear shoulder ahead and the right shoulder on the 3-day chart. It's as clear as day to me. That is obvious. That breaks down 68% of the time. So you got bearish div on the weekly. You've got a head and shoulder pattern. You're below a point of control. You've got a gap in the VRVP. And people are trying to tell me that that's not bearish, that it's up only. I can't see it. I see more downside for Bitcoin. And Vaughn, I love being wrong. Let it be wrong. Let it bounce this way. Retest there, and I'll get back into BTC and take a long. Show me you can get some strength. Let the bulls show me they can break back above 96,000, 98K. The bulls have not shown any strength. They've been slowly getting diced up during this holiday week. All right. Yeah. Good opportunity coming soon. Yeah. In a bull run, Bitcoin always dips 20% in 2021. That's fine. I love when people say this. People like, in a bull run, Bitcoin does this, Bitcoin does that. Bitcoin never makes bearish divergence ever, like on the weekly. Like it only happened once in its one other time in its life. You gotta stop looking at all this other nonsense that you're believing, and you gotta start paying attention to the technical analysis right in front of you. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to hurt your feelings. Too many people, like, you'll see bearish div in your face, and you'll be like, no, I'm gonna long now, and it's just insanity. It's absolute insanity. Okay? People told you to long this, told you that, oh, it was going to be that huge. It was just going to be the same thing that we did there, and we're going to keep ripping. Up only. They did. They did. But those same people didn't know what bearish div was, or if they did, they didn't want to show it to you. And they shilled and shilled and shilled on you. I shill knowledge on you. I shill technical analysis on you. I don't shill bags, and I don't care if you buy a bag that I have. I do not care. Someone on Twitter tried to say, you shill bags or something last night. I was like, what is he talking about? Like, what is this dude talking about? Like, I was like, please do. I wanted to write, but I didn't respond. I was like, please do elaborate. What bags do I shill? You corny. Oh, because I actually own coins and talk about a coin that I might buy. I have to be, you know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. Like, you can't be honest about your portfolio. I don't get it. And you don't even show my portfolio unless we're on our weekly screen share. So I don't even know what the dude was talking about. Anyway, but it does look, I mean, that could be a nasty dump to the downside. Look at the daily. It's a head and shoulder pattern too as well. 1, 2, 3, buckle my shoe, you know. 1, 2, 3 on the way down. So again, I'm open-minded that we could create a double bottom. There's so much support here at 91.4 that we hold. But the odds to me are just not in our favor. And even Bookmap's still suggesting we're going down to 92,000. They haven't given up that ball of liquidity. A bunch of people went long, believing they got this. And maybe they're right, man. I would love it. Believe you me. But this looks like we're taking a bit of a dip. down memory lane to that Fibonacci, and it's going to be sayonara senorita. So again, I could be wrong. Look, it lines up exactly with the 618 and that high volume node. There's a gap. So anyway, I have to stay short here for Bitcoin. I can't see any other way. I put out a short a long time ago for Bitcoin on, I'm trying to think of the chart. I think it was the Bybit chart. Wow, and Bitcoin just took a nasty dump to the downside, getting rejected by 95,000, making an Adam and Eve double top. Clear as day, Adam and Eve. Look at that. And just rejecting this resistance at 95. And wow, look at that nasty dump. And this is what I saw happening last night, but it just didn't happen yet. Was this idea here. You know, chance the 4-hour made a move yesterday. Like, I was somewhat bullish on the 4-hour if it could have made that pump, but it did not. So look here, you can see that we're inside this longer channel, and it suggests that Bitcoin's coming further to the downside. You know? Even yesterday, this looked like a bear flag to me. I wasn't going to make it, and we said, watch out for the right shoulder there, right? And there we have the move to the downside for Bitcoin. And again, it's attempting to hug that previous massive dump, which is an Adam and Eve, which is weird that wouldn't hold. Like, that's odd. That's manipulation, Adam and Eve, but that's, you know, they got a bunch of stops down here, and they're willing to take them out, it looks like. So when you're below a point of control, when you're making a head and shoulder pattern, when you're making a high, a low, and lower highs, you must assume you're bearish, okay? And you can't listen to anyone else. You got to listen to the technical analysis. So I'm staying on the bears for you there. I don't see anything crazy happening, and it does look like Bitcoin's going to fall at least to test 91.5, then to 86,000, and possibly down to $81,000 for BTC. If you don't have this in the cards, if you don't understand that this is a highly likely possibility, you're not ready for cryptocurrency. All right. So again, there's a chance I'm completely wrong. We get a big move up. We fake everybody out. I'm not panic selling anything. I'm going to go down with the pain. All right. It is what it is. I might cover 1 or 2 positions just in case, but for the most part, I will take a hit. And I'll be in there for a long time. So we'll see. We'll see. But everybody, I do see some downside for Bitcoin. Quick updates here on Sunday morning. Don't want to waste too much of your time on this holiday weekend. Want you to get back to your families. All right, we don't want to be in the charts all day long. It does stink that when we're with our kids today, in the back of our minds, we're going to be thinking of a nasty dump that could be coming our way and how we're going to have to emotionally and mentally deal with it. But it's life, right? What goes up must come down. Nothing is guaranteed. We've been ripping since 15,000. All right. The sad thing is this could be the end, look, or, you know, this could be kind of more of like a correction like we had in the last bull run, where we had to have we had to correct here for a while. Look how long this correction lasted. Like, we had this beautiful high, and we came down in May, and it wasn't too bad. May, June, July. Usually it's about 3 months. And then around July, we started to come back to the upside. But when the weekly decides to come back down, it usually takes some time. You know, what really bothers me is weekly bearish div. I guess what I'm praying for is we make a higher high here and that rips up, and somehow it's not. It's almost like Bitcoin has to defy the TA right now, or we're in for a nasty, nasty downtrend. At the same time, we got to be real about it. It would just make a bull flag that could continue further to the upside. My idea is this, to not scare you. This is why I believe the bull run's on, even though that is bearish div and all that. To me, the bull run will be on with low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. We've got to come down and break that and then make this into like some type of shoulder, head, shoulder, and dump, right? So if we ended up dumping here, bouncing, and we come back up one more time, 76,000, that would be a bail point for me. That would be where I would be bailing. All right, because to me, if we take out this low, basically, if you go lower than 53, even wow, we did go to 48,000. It's kind of crazy. So if we just kind of do something here, we bounce, we wick back up, and we're gone. No, bull run's still on. You have to understand the only way I say the bull run's not on if we take out this low. All right, because that would be the end of the macro uptrend that we're in, and it's a beautiful macro uptrend. The news is telling us a lot of stuff, and they want to send you to 150,000 Bitcoin, all this stuff, but we got to be really careful here. So retail is starting to surge as the bear market, Bitcoin bear market. So it's a good sign that we could have some big moves in 2025. But and again, if this happens, it could just take, January 4th or 5th. We have the inauguration, like I showed you. This makes some type of inverted head and shoulder. We're back into the $95,000 level by like January 13th or 12th. And then we're on like Donkey Kong to the upside. So even with this dip, I'm still somewhat bullish. But it just, resets are what have to happen. It is what it is. Let's take a look if there's any super chats. Usually not on a Sunday. We're usually pretty quick here. So no super chats. God bless you all. Everyone, I'm going to jump on out of here for the day. As the year comes to an end, I will spend a little more time with my family. But stay blessed. Stay amazing. I don't know why you're confused, Rico. I wouldn't be confused, man. It's bearish, brother. There's no confusion. It's bearish. There's no confusion. You're below the 200 MAs on the 15. You're below the 200 MA on the 4 hour. You're a bear right now. Until the 4 hour reclaims that 200 MA, you have to understand that you're bearish. You have to realize that you're likely falling further to the downside, and you have to take into account this situation. All right? I love you all. Be amazing. Go after your dreams. Today I woke up and worked. I worked yesterday. Go after your dreams. Stay blessed. Believe you're the opportunity, and you will become that. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Giver's Gain, my friend. Love your videos every day. Awesome job, my friend. Thank you for what you're doing for the world and everybody around you and your good energy. God bless everyone. Moonshine, Steady Bug, Master Mechanic 777, Web Surfer, Nate, National Deputy 9000, Gabriel, Louis Joel Borrego Soto. All right. Brother Jones Gaming, Adrian Skidlovsky. Yeah. Andrew, we love you. Andrew Jurvik, Ivan 10 Broke, the man, the myth, the legend. I love you, bro. You're an OG. I can't wait to hang out with you one day. God bless you and your family. I love the pictures you share. Busta Crypto, have a great day. Enjoy. If you want to meet us, Busta Crypto, we're all going to the range right south of me. There's a range not too far. We're all going to the range from like 10 to 12. Anyway, it's not that far from your house. That outdoor range in between Venice and Sarasota. And a bunch of lifers are headed there really in the next half an hour. Anyway, God bless everybody. I love you. Yeah, exactly. I'm staying tethered up right now. All right? I'm staying tethered up. So be careful. Be careful. I love you. Have a great day. It does look like we're taking a tumble. Cover. Don't be afraid to take some money off the table. Don't be afraid to take some profits if you're up. It's okay. We can always figure out another way. There's always opportunity. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Do whatever you plan. Stick to your plan. Have a plan. Don't listen to no YouTuber. But I'm just showing you the what I'm seeing here on the technical analysis side of things. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'll see you tonight. God bless.